If you can't hear me, let me know. I'm using my mic today. So wake up and make up. I have not done anything off camera, so I will be showing everything on camera today. And I will start with, hold on, because my face is a little oily. Good morning. So I'm going to be using, which product should I use? I'm just going to use some of this. This is like a vitamin E serum, just to dry my skin a little more. Yeah, when you come in, speak, say hello. Where are you from? Oh my God. So if my mic dies, I'll have to go back to regular, but this is it for now. And right now, right now it's 9:37 in Chicago. Now I know I'm gonna reach some people that's like it's like nighttime. Yeah, clearly all of it wasn't off from yesterday. You have to do it wash like when you washing it off, wash it off like 3 times. And I'm pretty sure I need to get more product by now. So I might do a haul or a vlog for that. Hello, good morning. I'm just cleaning my face before I get started. Yeah, it's 9:30. Usually I come on here a little later, but yeah, I need to be on here longer than I usually am. Good morning, y'all. So I'm about to get started on my makeup. If y'all never seen my work before, you can check out my shorts that I have on my page. Yeah, but I haven't done anything yet. Thank you. Good morning. Where you guys from? Yeah, I haven't. Yesterday I did my eyebrows off camera, but I figured I might as well be on here the whole time. So yeah, I'm in Chicago. It is 9:30, 9:40. No, I don't model, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Because I was just looking at my, analytics and all of that, and I get a lot of love in New York. I've been to New York once, but it was really just for like a event. Like I literally got on a plane, went to New York, and came back. So I didn't really like experience New York. Um, but I feel like that would be a good fit. Like if I moved to pursue that and move to New York. Yeah, I am trying to take Wilson from Grand. Oh, from Michigan. Yeah, yeah. New York, Cali, and Texas. Also Florida is where like a lot of my people are from. Like that's be on my page and stuff. It's crazy. But yeah, I definitely thought about it. I was looking at that yesterday. Like, that would not be a bad idea, but you know, okay. Let me so my eyebrows. Now most of my content, like my videos that are on my page, are like short. So like I'm just starting to do more tutorials, coming on live more because like okay, it's just 6 second videos. Like you want to see more, and I'm trying not to like be so fixated on this eyebrow part right here, but okay, I think this is good. Yeah, I've been to. You said you from Michigan. I've been to Detroit once. Detroit is lit. I was downtown in Detroit, but like compared to Chicago, like everything in Detroit is like spaced out. Like traveling, it's like that in a lot of cities. I noticed. Like some cities are literally like suburbs. So that always throws me off guard because being from Chicago, like it's not like that. It's like New York. Yeah, and I prefer the streets, like taking the streets over the highway. So if it takes 20 to 30 minutes to get anywhere, I don't, that would take some real adjusting. And Milwaukee is like that too. Like, it's so many places just like that. Let me get this right. So I'm looking in this, I have a close up mirror right here that I'm using. If my mic dies or anything, you guys can't hear me, let me know. But if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'm on here every day, either if it's me on live or I'm posting a short or a long form video. I need to record. I don't know because I feel like being on live like is better. Like I get more traction just being on live versus like pre-recorded videos. So uh, and sadly my eyebrows are two different shapes, so I can't sit here and try to make it perfect. Okay, I'm gonna conceal my eyebrows now. I'm still using LA Colors to conceal my eyebrows. Soon, like next month, I will be trying a new brand. What do you guys recommend? Let's see. And when you do using your concealer, you want to go lighter, 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. So I have this LA Colors beige in the shade beige. Now I was saying this in one of my other videos. You don't want to skip this step. Now I used to skip it, like I didn't find it important to do, but it makes a difference. And when, like with certain looks, like mostly people are looking at your eyes, like the top part of your face first, the eyes, the eyebrows, the eyeshadow, the lashes. So you don't want to just not do this part. And then I use a beauty blender to blend it out. And I'm completely self-taught. Like I never took a class or anything. I really just at first I was somebody's model because they were building up their clientele, and then I was just like, hey, I want to do it myself, and I just went to the store and bought the products. But when I started, I was only using foundation, blush, and concealer, and I was using the wrong shades, and it looked a mess. But I didn't feel like that when I first started, and nobody told me so. But the internet did. The internet gonna tell you before anybody in person tell you that it does not look good. Um, but don't let that discourage you because you're learning and you're growing at the same time. So that didn't like I didn't get offended by it. Yeah. Because if I just started posting now, 2, 3 years later, because they said that, people wouldn't remember. Like, damn, I remember you started and your makeup looked like this, and now it looks like this. So don't be afraid to just start or be judged for not being like perfect and whatnot. Because I don't remember the last time I booked an appointment for anything beauty, like as far as hair, as far as makeup, as far as like lashes, uh, what else? Eyebrows. Only thing I really like prioritize and like will go do is like a pedicure. Everything else, um, nails, I'm gonna put on some press-ons. Um, I just had on some fire press-ons from Walmart. They were $8. They were some LA Colors press-on nails, real cute for $8. I remember the last time I went to the nail shop. It's not like okay, so the last time I went to the nail shop, I did not have a good experience because they tried to play with me. Because I basically asked for the most basic set, right? No chip, like medium. And the guy was mad that I didn't want to get him extra long so he could charge me more. And I said, okay, I want a medium, regular, no chip. Like I don't want all the designs and all of that. He's like 55. I say $55 for what? Oh, for this. I say no. This no. I'm not paying that. They're charging me 15 extra dollars because I want them medium instead of short. And then he cut them like trying to be sarcastic. He cut them extra short. And then he just threw his hands and was like, "Yeah, somebody else will do it. Yeah, get somebody else because." And then they adjusted the price because they adjusted the price to I think $50 or 45 or $50. So they brought it down. And that's what I don't like about nail shops is that every tech is charging a different price for the same thing. Like they charge based on their mood or what amount of money they want that day. And I just I can't do that. Like y'all done already went up too much from saying, okay, we're not gonna do regular nail polishes, just only no chip now. Because when it was COVID, you couldn't have people just sitting in a nail shop, so they had to enforce just doing no chip because it dries instantly. Okay, COVID is over now, and y'all did not revert back to the prices. Of course not. And then y'all gonna charge astronomical prices for the most basic nail set, and then it don't even be all that good. Like it be rushed and all of that. Like, and when did I do that? I did that probably because it's May, probably February around Valentine's Day or something. And I said, this is exactly why I don't come to the nail shop. This is exactly why I will just buy some press-ons because no, and people were just staring at me. I didn't care. I did not care. Y'all could pay them dumb prices. I'm not. If they playing with y'all, yeah, no. But for some people it's fun. Like get the different nail designs and pay $80. That's cool if you do it like for occasions. But in there every 2 weeks just came, and then the price of what you call it fill-ins or whatever. That's almost the price of a new set. It just doesn't make sense anymore, like at all. So, and then I feel like beauty supplies have caught on to like that most females now are doing press on, so they like double the price of press on, but it's still more affordable than the going to the nail shop. So, yeah, because I used to go every 2 weeks. I would get everything. I would get my eyebrows done, lashes, pedicure, full set, and I think I would probably pay no more than like 80 $85 or something like that. Now it's like 120, no. Yeah, it went up like 30-40%. I'm like, hold on. And then that's when I was like, okay, I gotta learn something myself. So I started learning how to put on strip lashes because I'm like, it takes them literally 2 minutes to put this on and they charging me $15. Like this don't make sense. So like it just depends. Like certain things will force you to learn how to do it yourself. And now I put on my lashes whenever I feel like it. And like I will the nails over the weekend for like Memorial Day, but I could just snatch them off when I don't feel like wearing them. So yeah. As far as hair, like I have the wig tutorials on there. Y'all could see that one if you like you're into that. And, okay, I done lost track. I'm just talking. I want to use this same primer I did yesterday. This Jelly Grip Hydrating Primer, which is from Essence Cosmetics. Y'all, I have to try a new brand. I've been using this for like 2 to 3 months. Now they do say like the technique is what makes the difference in makeup. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel like the brands do matter. They do. Like I wouldn't say 100%, but to a certain extent, the brands that you use do matter. And I want to try Huda Beauty, her setting powder. So that's one brand I want to try. So like the setting powder and the concealer matter more than anything. All right. And the foundation I'm using, Essence. I'm juggling between these two. I can't remember. This is the one I bought last recently, and I'm sure it's running out because I'm making videos like every day, every other day. So it's about time to go to the store. And I'm using this brush here. See, like from washing them, is they're broken, like half of them. So this is in the shade 180 Mahogany. I don't know. I feel like this really not like it blends well, but I feel like it's no so far. I haven't found a foundation that's literally my skin tone. Like this is a little low key, a little darker, but it works. But like when I add the other products and stuff, it kind of lightens up. But I feel like this is technically not my shade. Um, but it works. I feel like I have to mix. I'm gonna have to mix a couple shades to actually get my skin tone like a darker one and like a lighter one because it's not like wow I can't tell that you're putting on foundation like I haven't found that foundation yet, you know. And I'm using my mirror again because you know this takes focus and talking at the same time. So yeah, I say, well, for my page, you can learn how to do your own hair because you know for quality wigs, it's like one. No, I'm sorry. For installs, for somebody to install your wig, it's like 150, 175, something. I don't know. And then a quality wig is like $300. Now that quality wig is gonna last. I still have mine over there. This is like I literally installed this wig for content. Yeah, this is a $30 wig. Now I used to like the thing I like about synthetic wigs is you can change your look any like for $30 get a new wig. But again, I noticed like 2 years ago the prices of synthetic wigs like doubled. So I kind of was like, I just need to get better quality and stop buying wigs every week. Cause I got old, but I might start back doing that because that content does real well. Like the wig installs, Yeah. So if you like that type of content, you want to see a different week, let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing more of that next month. Okay. It's very important to get your base right because like I don't want to rush putting on the foundation because I want it to look good. Um, as far as my eyes, because I haven't added any more foundation to that, I'm gonna let that sit like that for a second. Yeah, you want to make sure you don't rush it. Okay. I feel like the foundation is the most time consuming thing to do, and the eyebrows. After this, it's like just put on the concealer, the setting powder, the bronzer, the blush, and you're just blending it. It takes like 30 seconds. And I'm gonna be using for my concealer. I'm trying to find it though. Um, just seeing it. Yeah. I only use LA Colors concealer still for my eyebrows. Because the stick that I have in this Essence one is not made for concealing. I think I put it in here. Yeah. So stuff really did go up, but even though, thank you. I just showing y'all. Thank you, thank you. I'm not finished just yet. I think I'm gonna do that same one. If you go back on my page, I'm gonna do the same look from when I had on the purple shirt, and I was saying it's the Alabama Parker inspired makeup. And the difference, really, with how your makeup comes out is the amount of product you use. I noticed that when I only use like a little bit of concealer under the eyes, it's not as good as when I use like a lot. So it's just a difference in the amount of product. So I know you're like technically concealer, you're not supposed to bring it all the way down here. That's too much product. But it looks good though when you're done. By the time you're done with it. So I'm definitely running out of this. Um, this is Essence too. Yeah. If you want the ultra highlight, use a lot of concealer. Because I don't really compare um my looks to other people, but when I you know used a lot of concealer, which I really wasn't aware that I was doing that, it looks like it looks more like what I usually see. Um, yeah. So just use a whole bunch of concealer. That's gonna set it off. Now I know some people avoid putting foundation on the under eyes on purpose because they're just gonna put concealer there. Um, but every time I've tried to do that, it just don't come out right. So I just stick to what I know how to do, and I put my foundation all over, and then I add the concealer. Because even though I feel like the concealer is gonna overpower the foundation anyway, because it's lighter, so I don't have to worry so much about trying to do it that way. And the crazy thing is, I basically bought this brand, Essence Cosmetics, like a whole kit of it for under $100. So that's why I recommend this brand. So like all the last looks you see from probably like the last 10 videos, 10 or 15 of them, I've used this brand. Oh, I'm gonna use this beauty blender. And it gets like exciting, or like you start to see it all come together, like after you add the contour and bronzer. After that, it's like, okay, I see it. I see it now. Yeah. Oh, what I was about to say is everything has went up. Wigs, nails, everything in beauty has went up. But let me tell you, females, women, they're going to find a way to afford it. So that's why the beauty industry, excuse me, the beauty industry is $1 billion industry because females are going to find, they're going to prioritize makeup, they're going to prioritize wigs, nails, all that. Like, like something is not going to get paid, something's not going to get done. Like females are not ignoring how they look. Like most won't. Most are going to find a way to have their hair done, their nails done, their eyelashes. Some females are paying 150, 175 for individual. I would never pay that. But some people are really out here paying that much um to put their lashes on. That's kind of, I mean, to each his own. And salute to the girls that's getting the money from having that skill. But I wear strip lashes, and I like the ability, like just like with press ons, I like to be able to take it off when I want to and put it right back on. Like, I don't want to have on individual. I want to wash my face all the way. Like I want water in my eyes. I want to wash my face, especially like with me going to the gym. I can't wear individuals, and then how am I gonna wash my face without worrying about if my lashes gonna come off? Like, so that's why I stick to the strip lashes. And then when you wake up in the morning, you got crust in your eyes, and you like, I don't want to wash my face or touch my face too much because one of my lashes might come out. It's it's too much for me. So I like the strip lashes. Yeah. And then like microblading for eyebrows. That's hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like females are going to find a way. Like that's what I'm saying. And then let's not forget facials and all that stuff. Like if you learn one beauty thing, doing hair, doing makeup, lashes, anything, you're going and you build a decent clientele, you're never gonna not be in business once you actually like pick it up. And the price is only gonna go up. It's only gonna go up. That's crazy. Like it takes so much to be a woman. And then you got waxing, facials, massages. Like it's so much. Okay. I see the vision now. And skincare. Skincare is just as important as makeup. Um, So I'll probably do an updated skincare routine video or just come on here and do skincare one day instead of makeup because, you know, that is important. Aside from drinking your water, taking your vitamins, out, what you're eating, like trying to like throw some greens in there here and there or whatever. And don't let people stress you out. That's another thing. Right. Okay, so after this, I'm gonna do my setting powder, which I'm using to Fit Me. This is I broke it when I dropped it. This is in the shade Sun Beige. Okay, so basically you use the setting powder for the. And this is to avoid creases, basically, and to give it a more polished look. And to make it look like you have a filter on, but you don't. I know a lot of people, or some people, that will do their makeup and then put a filter on top. None of my videos have filters on top of makeup. Like I feel like that defeats the entire purpose. All right, as I let this sit, usually I do my eyeshadow or my lip combo. I think I'm just gonna do the eyeshadow. This is pretty much an everyday routine or my everyday routine, except this time I'm using more concealer so I can have that more highlighted effect. But I'm gonna be using again. I need to get a new one, but this is the Milani palette eyeshadow palette. And actually, I'm gonna put on some concealer, just a dab, just a dab of this on my eyeshadow, my eyelid. And then just go in a circular motion. Like you're not necessarily moving the brush, you're just moving it in circles in the same spot. So you feel like you have enough product right there. And like I say this all the time, you cannot mess up new eyeshadow. So get you a new one if you're just starting, like because it blends in with your skin tone or whatever so well, like you can't really even tell. So start with nudes, and then then you can play with the colors like off camera or something, or get a mannequin. I bought a mannequin and I have not used it. No, it just comes with the eyes part, but I haven't used it yet because I'm just like so in my routine. I just continue to do the new eyeshadow that I haven't tried to use it. So excuse the blinking, but that's just how it is. And you can go as high or low as you want. Like you can just stay on the eyelid part. You can go up to the like before that white crease right there from concealing the eyebrows. Like stop right there to have that separation, so you can see that you actually did something to the eyebrows. Like, but don't go too high. And if you go too high, which I kind of feel like I did over here, you can go over it again, conceal it again. And I'm going to be using a bronzer powder. I have two. I have the cream stick, and then also have a powder that I'm going to use. Yeah. Okay. And that also is an essence. Just illuminating bronzing powder. But let me dust this off first. Oops. See, these are broke from washing them. I need a different type of brush that wouldn't soak off. Okay. And then, like, once I put on the setting spray, it's not gonna look as white. But just just 1 second. Let me change this to non-copyrighted music because YouTube does not play that. Okay. That's good. Okay, now I'm gonna use, like I said, this bronzer with this brush right here, and you're gonna go on the jawline and the cheekbones and across the forehead. You can go under the chin too. Okay, that's good. Then how I remember it is you go in the C direction. Like that's how I remember doing the bronzer. How to do the bronzer. Go up and then like you can just go all across while you're at it. Like while you're right there, you can just keep going across like that until it's to your liking. Yeah. I think that's good for right now on that side. And then same with this side, go up and then come around like a C, and then you just get the middle if you missed it. And after this, it would be you're gonna set it again. Oh, and I don't know why I forget. Okay, but I'm using this little brush here for the sides of my nose. Like I do the sides and the tip, and then you're gonna set the middle right here and the nose again, because that's how you have that sculpted contour look. Is by like the setting powder is essentially like a highlight at the same time. So I did the bronzer. Okay, so I'm gonna go in again with the Fit Me setting powder, and this is where you go in the middle of the jawline and cheekbone. Try not to go too low. Just stop like right here. Yeah. Then I like to really focus on my nose contour, so I'll do the nose like 3 times and the sides as well. And while I let this sit, I'm going to do my lip combo. I use this bag here. It's like 4 steps. You have the lip liner, then you have a main. It's like 4 steps. Um, where is it? It's somewhere in here. Here we go. So I'm gonna show you my lip combo, starting with the chocolate essence lip liner. Well, truthfully, this is the eyeliner, but some products can be multi-purpose. You never know that. No, you can't make me. All right. So this is the lip liner. Then I add in this matte lipstick gloss. Okay. So after that, then you put on a lighter lipstick in the middle, like right here, just right there, and you smear it. See, for some reason it's not sticking. So you want to try and make it stick in the middle as much as possible. Okay, and then lastly, you're gonna put like a clear gloss on top. And that's it. Just smear it in until you get it how you like it. Okay. And I think this setting powder stayed on here long enough. So I'm going to dust this off. The last thing I have to do is the blush and the eyelashes. That's it. Okay. And highlight. I use a little bit of highlight. So, oh yeah, that's another step that I do. I use mascara on my bottom lash. It's a very subtle detail, but I just like to do it. Okay. You gotta know when to stop because you don't want to mess up the concealer. So now, um, I'm gonna put on. I like to put on my setting spray before because I don't want it to mess up. Hold on. This is the highlight that I was talking about and the blush. I'm rushing. Hold on. It is right here. So I use, this is supposed to be like a shimmery eyeshadow palette, but I use it as highlight. And I just take, I've been using this one lately, but I'm probably going to use this one for the purpose of this look, just a little bit. And I go down the nose, right here, Like you can't really tell. I just did that, but and then after I put the blush on, I put it on top of the blush. So I have three different types. It's three different types of blush. It's the powder, you have the cream, and then you have the liquid. Um, I'm gonna use the liquid one. I think that's the one I used last time. But this is it. Again, this is an Essence blush. It's called Baby Got Blush. Um, it's pretty good. And like you put it on the higher end of your cheekbone, right there. I like to put a little bit on just a dab on my nose. I need more over here. Okay. And I use this brush right here to blend it. Now you can go as high as low or as low as you want. It just depends on your preference. But you don't want it to overpower the setting spray and the highlight concealer. And and then smear it in on the nose. And that's good. And then I'm gonna use this highlight for the cheeks just a little bit, not too much. I already have my lashes that I'm gonna put on. Just a little. Okay. And now I have my setting spray. This is a dewy spray basically. And I use just one of these old lash cases to fan it. I don't have one of those little handheld fans. And as always, I post my before and after video. So once I get off here, I'm gonna post it. And then if you like it, you can come back to the tutorial or share it. The lashes are gonna bring it all together. And I can put my nose ring back on. I just hate having to clean it after, so I take it off. Can't even really tell. Okay. Now, this is the glue that I use. This is I Envy by Kiss eyelash glue. Okay. And I try to get the excess glue off without ripping the lash. Fan it for like 5 seconds. Sometimes the glue gets the best of me. But I think I have this one on. Try to press it on a little bit. Okay. A little taste. Okay. This one has must have got stuck to another one. Yeah, I've been using the same lashes quite a few times. So probably about 5 or 6 times before I throw them to the side. So this is the final look. I would brush my hair out a little bit. Brushes over here. And I use this brush. It's a really good one, and a spray bottle because I said with synthetic wigs you have to really take care of it, and you have to brush it often, oil it, use it like a silk bonnet so it don't mat up and all that. Like, do not ignore this hair. It needs a lot of attention. But this wig, I put this on, what was that, Thursday or Friday? And it's, I mean, a week with a synthetic wig on is good. This one haven't really been like tangling. Um, you know, it's been a decent wig for a week, but it's almost time for it to be. So its time is almost up, as you can tell. Okay, yeah, I think I want to keep the band on for now because I don't know how my edges look out. Or should I take it off? I really just use water. I'm gonna use this rosemary oil, just to give it like moisture. It's pretty much running out. Yeah, and then even also on the part so it won't mat up. And that's that. Um, yeah. So if you guys didn't catch the before, go back to this video or just stay tuned for the before and after. Every time I'm gonna post those. Because it's entertaining to see the before and after, but people wanna like really be like, oh my god, like I love that. Lord, what you do it. I wanna learn like get on here and do my lives, and then I have my pre-recorded full tutorials too to go back to. Okay, because it's a little loose. So this is the closer. So I'm happy about it. I feel like using a lot of concealer and going low with the concealer makes a big difference. So yeah, I'm gonna put this stuff away. Yeah, you know what? I'm keeping the band on, y'all. I'm gonna keep the band on, even though it's got makeup all over it. But, so where are you guys from? How do you like the look? Yeah, this mic is getting stuck. I'm gonna put it here. Hello, hello. I just finished up this look. If you missed it, you can go back to the beginning. Um, but I'll be posting the before and after videos like I always do. Like if you check out my page, you'll see hundreds and hundreds of shorts and me just like doing the before and after makeup to trending sounds and all of that. But I come on live often to do live full tutorials and pre-record. So yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with how this came out. But yeah, let me put this stuff away. I'm gonna turn on my music. If you're just joining, let me know where you're from. How do you like the look? I just finished up. It took me about an hour, probably because I was talking most of the time. But yeah, this is it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just putting all this stuff away. And for the 100th time, I said, let me wash these things. And I have not. But yeah. So I don't know. It could take like 45 minutes to an hour to do it, depending on how much detail you want to give it. So, so I'm self-taught. I've been doing it. It's going on 3 years since I sat down and was like, let me try it. 3 years. And I remember, well, not I didn't really get that much trolling on YouTube. YouTube has always been like the platform that shows love. If they don't like it, they're just not gonna say anything. But Facebook, this girl was like, "No, honey, try again." I was like, I didn't even respond. I didn't even respond to that because in that moment, I liked how it looked. So, but now that I go back on that, I was like, "Whoa," because the shades were off. So, but, yeah. For this look, I use Essence Cosmetics, mostly Essence foundation, Essence primer, and concealer. Like, so that's the brand I used. They're super affordable. They're always sold out. The concealer that I grabbed, it was the last one. Like they're always sold out. They have a really good primer, and it's only like $5 or $6. But eventually, I'm gonna be trying like a different brand. I don't know which one yet, but I know I want to try the Huda Beauty. I just stopped and said hi. Hey, Smokey, where you from? But yeah, I want to try the. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Huda Beauty setting powder. But yeah, I'm in Chicago. It's almost 11. Yeah, I'm just putting all this stuff away. Yeah, it took me about an hour to do this. Oh God, excuse me, y'all. There's so much stuff right here. Yeah, I'm from Forest City. Oh, okay, okay, cool. I wanna visit um Philly. That's on my like list. Philly. I wanna visit Philly and Baltimore. And maybe North Carolina, Charlotte. Yeah. So how is it there? Yeah. Yep. I think I just followed some podcasts from there. But I feel like Pittsburgh or Philly is similar to Chicago. Like 'cause in Chicago, like we have a lot of road and street. Like I know in some cities, like a lot of cities, like Detroit, Milwaukee, Atlanta, it's a lot of road, and you have to hop on the E-way to get anywhere in those cities. So that's not a place I really want to move to. It's like I call it suburbs, like cities that are like suburban compared to Chicago. I couldn't move there. Um, yeah. Yep, I was on TikTok searching places to go and all of that. Yeah. But it's like 16, like a driving wise, it's a 16-hour drive. That's crazy. So are you in trucking? I don't mind the drive. I just don't want to drive. You know? Yeah, I like when you put on makeup, like the look don't really set in to a couple hours. I don't like how it's cute, but I like it to be like a couple hours old, and then it really starts to like show. If y'all know what I'm saying. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. Thanks for checking in, showing love. Are you on Twitch? I just started my Twitch account. It's 11. I'm probably gonna be on here a few more minutes and then I'm gonna go over there. I don't want to completely ignore my other accounts, but YouTube is the best for me. Hello, y'all. Where are you guys from? So this is the final look. Like I basically hopped on here and did my makeup. It took me like an hour. So if you missed it, you could go back and watch it. I'm gonna be posting my before and after video as well. So you could be like, damn, you want not that I'm ugly or nothing, but you know, I feel like I feel like with makeup, a lot of the time, like certain stuff don't go viral because you're not ugly. Like the looks that be so dramatic, it's like it's no way that's the same person. It's when from Mississippi. What part? What is it? What's that main burp? Wait, no, Jackson, Jackson, Mississippi. But yeah, um, sometimes with certain looks, like makeup looks, if you're not completely just ugly, it's not gonna look as dramatic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, okay, that looks good. But if you like somebody that is like a big super transformation, it'll go viral fast. Um, okay, I never heard of that. What's the weather like? What time is it? It's like 11 o'clock here in Chicago. Are you a makeup person? I heard of. Yeah, I have family down there. So from Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, Georgia. Arkansas too, that I know of. Okay. Yeah, make sure you check out my other videos if you haven't. This is the first time seeing my content. I know, like for me, I'm not on live. Like I don't really scroll past YouTube live like that. So hello, hello. Yeah, so I just finished this look. It's kind of similar to that look I did, um, the Alabama Parker with the purple shirt on. But the difference with certain makeup looks, I'm gonna keep saying this, is the amount of product you use. So if it don't seem like it's dramatic enough, trust me, you're just not using enough product. Usually you'll only need a little bit of concealer, like right here. But if you want that dramatic highlighted look, whatever, you have to go real low, like to this point right here. Like use a lot of concealer. But that's like up for debate. People are like, why do you need to use so much concealer? You don't need that much. It just depends on what you want it to look like. So yeah, y'all can check out those my other videos and check out my tutorials. So I have to do my video, my before and after video, but I kind of want to stay on here a little longer. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. What time is it where you're at? Right now it's like 11. Huh. And I just finished my makeup on here. So you'll be able to uh, come back to the live to watch it. Hello, hello. I'm gonna take this mic off. Is my sound still good? Thanks for joining. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Hello, hello. So I just finished my makeup on this live. So if you want to learn, you can come back to this video to see my before and after. I'm also gonna post my little transition videos like I usually do. But yeah, this took me about an hour to do. Probably because I was talking most of the time, but yeah. Yep, I have hundreds of videos if y'all want to look at those. If you just seeing me because you're just scrolling on YouTube live, then like if you could take a second, go to my page and see my other videos. If you like it, subscribe because I'll be on here often. Yes, and I'm self-taught. It's been like 3 years. So on my page, you're gonna see wig install tutorials, and you're gonna see makeup tutorials. Not really nails. I attempted to do that, but I'm decided to just stick with the press-ons. Let me show y'all. So these are the press-ons I wore recently from Walmart. Oh, they were like $8. Good quality. For $8. I'm not gonna wear. I'm probably just gonna paint my nails. Cause after you don't wear nails for so long, it's like annoying to actually have them on. So. Especially if you actually be doing stuff around the house, like washing dishes and all that. Like, me personally, I don't like doing housework with nails on. It just, I just can't. So I really don't go to the nail shops like that anymore. It might be like an occasion. So I'll just paint my real nails or put on press-ons. Nothing wrong with wearing your real nails sometimes. Because like all that glue, it just rips off your nails and damage your real nails. So I like to take breaks. So I'm gonna dry them. Yeah, and the products that I use, the brand that I use for the makeup is Essence Cosmetics. They're always sold out, super affordable. I use their primer, foundation, concealer, blush. Only thing that isn't Essence is the eyeshadow. Yeah, pretty much just the eyeshadow. Hello, thanks for joining. Good afternoon. Where are you guys from? Yep. So on this live, I basically finished my makeup. It took me about an hour. I was just saying this is Essence Cosmetics, basically everything Essence. Sorry. Um, and I really like how it came out. So if you're into makeup, want to learn, check out my page, my short videos, my tutorials, um, my lives. Most of my lives are live tutorials, and then my pre-recorded ones. But one video, you gonna have it down. One video, I don't know why. Like it took me a while to get it, years almost. But if you watch one of my videos, you gonna have it down in one or two videos. It's, as long as you have the shading, everything else is easy. So like, don't be afraid to like go in the store and ask them for help. I never asked for help. I just thought I knew what I was doing, but yeah. So if this your first time seeing me on live, you never seen my content before, you can click on my page and see my other videos. I have so many videos. And I basically bought the Essence Cosmetic makeup kit. You can say for under $100, so it's not like super expensive. You females, women pay that much just to get their makeup done one time. If you can go and get everything you need for under $100, and you can do it time and time again and just watch a couple videos, it's so worth it. But I am going to be trying another brand soon. Huda Beauty setting powder for sure. Let me make sure this is copyrighted because YouTube do not play that. So where are you guys from? What are you guys up to? What time is it where you're at? Are you into makeup? Wigs? Like I have that on my page too. Wig install. So if you want to learn how to install your own wigs, you can watch I have one recent tutorial on that. Excuse me. I usually don't get on here this early. But so far on my page, everywhere. So from the United States to the UK, the Philippines, South Africa, Canada, China, Mexico, like literally, almost any city, any country you can think of, they're watching my videos. But I just need you guys to subscribe, share with a friend, family. People from Somalia, if I'm saying it right. After watching my videos literally anywhere you can think of. When I go on my YouTube analytics, and I'm just like in awe, like wow. Morocco, like literally y'all, everywhere you can think of, people are watching my videos. You would not think that. That's crazy. So if you're here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos. And stay tuned because I'm live all the time. I'm also on Facebook, TikTok. I just started my Twitch. Better late than never. I'm going to get on there in a second. So if you on Twitch, make sure you follow me on there. I don't know if I just, because when I go on Twitch, my makeup won't already be done. So I'm just going to be talking. I'm going to find different topics to talk about on there. But YouTube is for the tutorials and all that stuff. But yeah. Yeah. This is the Essence Cosmetic brand. I'm gonna hit them up. Like I really like that brand. Like out of all the beginner friendly makeup brands that you would get from like the Walgreens and Family Dollar, even though Essence is not in any of those stores, not that I know of, I highly recommend them. I partially believe the brand matters, but I partially don't believe that. Because look, that foundation was like $10. A lot of foundation is expensive, $20, $30, $50. No, theirs is good for like $10. Their primer even better for $5. Like you can't compete with that. And they always, that's proof, that's proof that it's good because they're always sold out. Luckily I grabbed the last concealer they had in stock that day when I went. So if you go to the store, especially late at night or in the evening towards the end of closing, and that brand is pretty stocked, that's a sign it's not really, recommendable. So try to look for the brands that's almost sold out or little to no product left towards like 5, 6 o'clock. And then that's how you know which brand to buy. Free game, free game. But yeah, I just finished. It took me about an hour. And that's why I was talking most of the time. But you gotta pay close attention to detail. You gotta have your close-up mirror, which I use. My daughter put nail polish all over it. I need to get another one, but that's another story. But yeah, I like how it came out. And I'm gonna make sure I do my before and after videos. I always do that, like the before and after, put it on top of Trinity Sound and whatnot. So yeah, if you like this look and you want to come back and watch the tutorial, it'll be here. So yeah, I'm about to log off of here. If you on Twitch, go add me on there. If you on TikTok, follow me on there. If you on Facebook, follow me on there. Add me, send a friend request. And what else? That's it. But thanks for joining, y'all. Until tomorrow Friday. I'm probably gonna be back on here again. So see you then.